Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for another video. And we're in Create a Sim, and we're actually making over the BFF household today. I just had the urge, I think it was about a week ago now at the time of me recording this, I put out on Blue Sky, I was like, yeah, so what if I made over townies and gave them new backstories? Like, then what? And I just really wanted to start doing that. I don't know. I've been getting into the game again, and I say that because if you were unaware, I was away for probably about a month. It felt like a really long time, but I was super sick, and now I'm getting back into the groove of like making content and playing and all this other stuff. I've put out 2 builds thus far, which is great. I felt like I hadn't done that in a really long time, and I wanted to jump into Create a Sim and feel attached to some Sims again. Not that I don't feel attached to my Sims and my LPs and whatnot, which I know I mentioned in one of my latest builds. Those are returning. Just extend me some grace. I'm getting back into the swing of things, and honestly my energy levels are still super low. Like, I got my butt kicked. Okay, I did. I got my butt kicked. So some days are like really good and some days are not so good. And I am working with the time I have and the creativity and energy that I have to spare. So bear with me. But today we are making over the BFF household, like I mentioned. And we started with Travis, who's almost done at this point because I talked all the way through it. But Travis is a geeky sim. He's self-assured and he's outgoing. And for the original BFF household, essentially, the gist is that Summer, Travis, and Liberty are unlikely friends, and nothing can come between them except for both Liberty and Summer's growing feelings for Travis. Now, when you were to first load up this household in Willow Creek, because that is where they were shipped, in Willow Creek, in base game, they're all just acquaintances. We all know none of the relationships were established when base game rolled out, it seemed. So they don't actually have any romantic feelings for Travis, Summer, and Liberty. And I kind of wanted to like change things up just ever so slightly with their backstory as well. I was thinking that maybe like Travis and Summer were childhood friends. Like, they have been friends forever. Maybe their moms were best friends back in the day and they've grown up together. There's never been romantic feelings between the two of them. They've always just been really close, and they decided to live together. But then Summer was like, hey, like, I have this friend Liberty who maybe I met at university or something, and she needs a place to stay. Like, could we add on a third roommate? And then all 3 of them rented this house. And suddenly Travis and Liberty developed feelings for one another. And then maybe Summer was like, wait a minute, I think I might have feelings for Travis too. Like, it's kind of the same story, but kind of not. I just wanted to enhance it a little bit in my own head. I didn't play this out or anything like that, but I thought it was a nice idea. And now we're moving on to Liberty as well. I think she's adorable. She's probably one of my favorite pre-made townies in The Sims 4, to be honest. And I haven't explored the townies that much, to be fair. I put up a poll on YouTube over on the community tab, if you want to check it out, which family I should make over next. Now, I've made over the Goths before. Numerous times I've done that, but they're of course iconic, so we can make them over. There was the Spencer Kim Lewis family in Willow Creek, which like no one ever touches. Ever. I've never seen anybody really touch them or play with them or do anything. And then I think I said like Lothario and the Calientes and Oasis Springs, but it made me think of the other set of like 4 roommates that are in Oasis Springs with like Gavin and I think Zoe Patel and a few others that I can't recall. I don't remember their names. That's how awful it is that I really don't know the Sims 4 townies. But I want to do that for some like townies and default families that came with different packs. I thought it would just be kind of fun. It's a nice way to spend your time. But Liberty here is also a geek. So her and Travis obviously have that in common. She's clumsy and a bookworm. So I see her as a little bit more, well, I don't want to say that, maybe this isn't fair. I was thinking maybe she's a bit more reclusive, but maybe even though she doesn't have the outgoing trait, maybe she's like really bubbly. I don't know, like she's really fun to be around. When she walks in a room, like it's just filled with sunshine. You know what I mean? She is absolutely the life of the party. And she's quirky and she's fun and goofy and intelligent and geeky and a little bit clumsy. You know, I think we've hit all of the charming boxes in my personal opinion. But I wanted to kind of keep true to her style of having some brighter colors in her wardrobe. I saw her as having like a very feminine wardrobe style as well. And I also wanted to give her, I love this hair. I think it's from Love Struck with all the different like pins in it and everything. I thought it was really pretty. And I don't know, I just wanted her, I wanted to preserve some elements of her while kind of giving her my own flair. And I did the same with Travis too. Like he was wearing kind of like a computer programming shirt. I gave him a tattoo on his left arm, I think. That was from Discovery University of some kind of like mathematical or physics equation because he's absolutely a geek. And I don't remember in base game if they have jobs when you first load up the household. I think they do. I think Travis is in like the tech guru career. Liberty's in the astronaut career. Yeah, I think she's in the astronaut career. I could be making all of this up. This could actually be the lore that I gave them in my save file that I'm going off of, and I don't know. I don't remember. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you remember, because I'll probably look at it after I record this and feel really silly about it. But we're now working on Summer. Now, the big thing with Summer is that she is very athletic. She has a lot of muscle tone when you load her up into Create a Sim. She's cheerful and outgoing as well. So again, her and Travis are very outgoing. And I think that I wanted her style to be a little bit more athletic and laid back. Still stylish. She still certainly has moments where she kind of leans into maybe her femininity a little bit more, like with her formal wear and things like that, maybe her party wear. But a lot of her outfits were like leggings, sweatshirts, t-shirts, things like that. And to be honest, I felt that because that's pretty much how I live my life, except for maybe some special occasions where I'll bust out a dress or something. I've actually really been enjoying dresses lately. I work from home, which I mentioned before, but there are occasional times where I go into the office and I realize every time I've gone in, even in the past year, I think I've worn a dress of some kind. They're just really comfortable. I didn't realize that until I was, 32 years old now. Like, they're really comfortable. I enjoy wearing them. So yeah, I gave her, I think, a dress for her formal wear and also maybe her party wear and things like that. But other than that, she's pretty laid back. Though I did always, at least for the formal wear, I gave her like her nails. I wanted her nails to be done, but I don't think I did it for every outfit. I may have though. I should also mention they are not CC free, but what I did is I used all in-game clothes, accessories, and hair, but the only CC items are like a skin overlay and maybe a couple of other details that don't drastically impact the Sims. So I'll put them up on the gallery, but they will be flagged for CC, just so you know, so make sure you check that box. And if you're wondering what those small details are and how I make Sims, I actually made 2 videos in detail about how I make Sims before, so I will put a card on the right-hand side of the screen so you can go check that out if you are curious. Since they're not very CC heavy, I wasn't even going to bother listing the CC, because when you download them, they're pretty much going to look exactly the same as long as you have the packs with the clothes, hair, etc. that they ended up using. Oh, I may have used some CC makeup on Liberty and Summer. I think it's like a lip gloss or something like that, so it's nothing super detailed or super serious in regards to how they look. You can find an alternative really easily. But we are getting very close to the end of the video here. Summer, we're putting on her hot weather wear and then her cold weather wear. And what I did is I gave all of them at least like 2 everyday outfits, and I believe 2 winter outfits as well. One with hat and gloves and one without, because I don't like when they wear their hat and gloves as default winter wear when they're inside just because it's cold. Drives me a little bit nuts. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this one. I can't wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.